Hello everyone, this is Tom with the last video in the series of videos released that will explain the operations of the last application built for the Fed Forum, the healthcare application. This application does require you to have two sensors, both a MS band and a sensor tag. Both bridges need to be running on your iOS device, and each sensor needs to be named the same. So if I name my sensor tag patient, I also need to name my MS band patient. You can name each one of your sensors on the bridge. When you launch the MS band bridge, it'll actually prompt you for the name of the MS band. Now once I have my sensors online, as you can see they are online, let's talk a bit about where to place my sensor tag. Now if I take my sensor tag out of the red jacket and hold it upright to where I can read the words Texas Instruments, and then rotate it to where the circuit board is facing the left, I simply want to drop it into my sock of my right leg on the inner part of my right leg. Again, take the sensor tag out of the red jacket, hold it upright to where I can read the words Texas Instruments, rotate it to the left to where the circuit board is facing the left, drop it into my inner part of my right leg, right into my sock. Now, once I have the sensor actually selected, I'm going to launch the application, and you will notice that the application will begin to paint with information from both my sensor tag and my MS band. Now it does take a second or two for the skin temperature indicator to appear, but in a second it will appear. We have the GPS location of our rehab location, or where my sensor does exist, reading the GPS location from my iOS device. We have the heart rate, skin temperature, and calories burned. Now these are all real values coming from our MS band. So if I move around a bit or change my skin temperature or calories burned, you'll see it actually climbing on the scale or on the dial itself. Now to begin the exercises, we're going to run the soldier through two exercises, and there's some steps you need to follow to make the application work. And they're very easy to do. So first I'm going to stand in front of my desk and then press the exercise 1 and then begin exercise buttons. Now there's a couple of things we need to watch for. As I'm performing the exercise, we watch for this status text here to change to complete. Once it changes to complete, this will count up, completing one repetition. We have a 3D character to the right that is demonstrating the motion of the exercise. So that's the motion I need to complete. And then we have this 3D character, which is me essentially. It's going to mimic my motion with the sensor that's in my sock. So I want to simply take my leg and bend it backward at the knee. So let's begin this exercise. I'm going to press exercise 1 and then begin exercise. Standing straight up, I'm going to take my leg straight back until it says complete, and it counts. Straight back, counts to 1, and we're good to go. Now the thing to remember is let's wait until the counter actually counts up 1 repetition before taking my leg back down. Up, and then down. Up, and then down. Okay, so I completed 3 repetitions. Now to complete the second exercise, I need a chair. And I'm going to sit on the edge of the chair. And we want nothing in front of us because we're going to lift our legs straight out. Now to begin exercise number 2, it's simple. Simply press the exercise 2 button and then the begin exercise. So exercise 2 and begin exercise. Now I'm going to simply take my leg and extend it until it says complete and it counts to 1. Extend, and it counts to 2. Extend, and it counts to 3. Now if I want to see the results of my exercise, all I have to do is press the done button, and an iPad application will appear, giving me all of the results for the day, all my progress for things like steps per day, miles per day, and a number of hours of sleep on average per day. We also have a chart that is demonstrating our capabilities in predictive analysis. So when may the soldier return to action based upon the information that I've gathered? To close this portion of the application, I simply press this button here on the iPad display, and we're back to the application. So that's a quick rundown of the healthcare application. Extremely easy to use. It's very, very accurate, surprisingly accurate. And if you have any questions, please feel free to call. Thank you.